now we have come to the post-lunch part of this conference in a very important session on the aspect of cybersecurity, that is AI. How can we secure cyber world in the era of AI, challenges and opportunities? And for that, we have, again, eminent speakers with us, both from public sector, government, and the enterprise sector as well. We have with us Ms. Anvaya Vilasen Gupta, Deputy GM and All CISO, Grid Controller of India Limited. I request him to come on stage, please. A round of applause for him, please. Also, I'll request any guest who is outside, they can come inside and take their seat. Let me invite Mr. Mohit Tandon, VP IT, Metro Hospitals and Heart Institutes. We request you to come on stage, please. Let me invite Mr. Manish Singh Bonal, DGN Program from ONGC. A round of applause for Mr. Manish as well. And we have with us Sumit Kumar, Nodal Officer, Defense and Strategic Affairs from PSU, BASIL, Broadcast Engineering Consultants India Limited. Round of applause for him as well. So without taking much time, I think we can start the session. I again request my colleagues to see if the guests who are outside, I think lunch is over, they can come inside and take their seat as well. So without taking much time, let me start with Anvaya Vilasen Gupta. He's an expert when it comes to cybersecurity and AI. Ms. Anvaya, my question to you will be that, do you think that the time has come or the need of the hour is AI governance, which is very important? Your thoughts on that in total scheme of cybersecurity framework?
Thank you. That's a very critical question. And first of all, obviously, thanks the entire organizing team for organizing this type of seminars, which is very, apt and timely thing. We need a lot of collaboration and dialogues continuously to be happening. And obviously a disclaimer that these are all my personal views and my company really don't endorse. It's not the view of my company as well. Now talking about the AI governance as such, let us try and understand how AI is really penetrating in every aspect of our day-to-day life. Now, if you really try to ascertain how much penetration, because AI is a buzzword now, and for every aspect now and then you will be finding people are saying, okay, my tool is AI enabled. There are certain AI aspect in everything. Now you will find even see the school students today, they're using a lot of AI tools like say Copilot or ChatGPT for their school projects for understanding their things. Now from that to even at the enterprise level, even each and every employee of an organization nowadays, they do lot of stuff in sort of open market AI tools available, and obviously now in every aspect of our analytics, everything, obviously you always want there should be AI driven technology, and there should be certain sort of intelligence driven through machine learning processes which will give you an edge. Now, while we are doing all those things, we need to understand that there are both pros and cons of every of this. I'll just tell you one thing. I was just attending one of the similar seminar where I've been told by some security experts that what they are finding a lot of information, say coordinates of power plants, etc., in GitHub code. Okay. Now, why this type of pilferages are happening? Because when we use similar technologies, we are somehow a bit reluctant of the security aspect of the information which we are sharing. And at times, what happens that maybe knowingly or unknowingly, we share those type of information which can be exploited by some other agencies. Now, there basically AI again plays a very good role by, which can be leveraged by a lot of threat actors to, in the sea of information, to find out relevant information, relevant data, and exploit that for their own personal need. On the other hand, obviously we as on date a lot of behavioral analytics type of things driven by AI and machine learning are there to identify the threat actors, to identify your internal and external threat. So what we can understand is there are always a pros and cons, and a proper utilization of AI tool is very much important as on date, and there needs that AI governance part. Basically, whenever a new technology comes, people try to adapt that. There are certain resistances from one group, and obviously people try to engross that, those who find benefit out of that. But many a times we have found that there are certain gray areas of that which needs to be plugged in, and at the beginning. We need to be very aware of how best we can utilize these tools. Maybe in our, corporate world, as well as our day-to-day life, because whatever the examples I am giving are maybe a corporate example, but you will find a lot of this type of things we are using in our day-to-day life while we are exposing our personal data also to the cloud environments which can be exploited. So that's why proper AI governance, proper risk assessment of how I should go ahead taking the advantage of AI-driven tools, what type of intelligence should I drive, and how will I use those intelligences for my business opportunities need to be very much specifically identified, and accordingly a governance mechanism at the corporate level, as well as possibly at the country as a whole. We need this high time that we develop together a proper governance model for utilization of AI in every aspect of our business. Thank you.
Right, I think a comprehensive model for the entire country, that's what we're looking at. And you talked about the, if I may say so, it's like analytical intelligence, which can help for AI governance. That's interesting. I'll come back to you, Mr. Sengupta. Let's have a perspective from grid from energy to let's have a perspective from healthcare. We have with us Mohit Tandon. He's a VP IT of Metro Hospitals and Heart Institutes. I'll ask you a different perspective. I'll ask you a different question. That do you think that time has come that we as individual or organization, be it a government organization or an enterprise, that they should now come out of silos and work towards more of collaboration with a collaborative approach and also sharing of information among others. Do you think that is paramount now? Or do you have any other idea on this?
So first of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come over here and speak to every one of you. So see, right now what I feel that since AI is expanding in the different verticals like finance, health and everything. But if we talk about the silos, so silos are slow pacing things which does not allow that the transformation to happen immediately or at a rapid move. So I think that there are different verticals, but there are similar problems such as data breaches, cyber security, and all the aspects. So I think all the things should, even the government and the public and the private enterprise, they should sit and collaborate on a single policies so that jointly we can safeguard our industries, whether it's any of the industries.
I think there's some similarity between what Mr. Anvaya Vilas Sengupta also said, that time has come that we should come out of silos and work towards more of with a collaborative approach.
So
And,
see, as the DPDP Act is about to come. So once it would be launched, so it would be better if all the heads or we should have a detailed discussion vertical wise
Right.
before making it live.
Right. And how does it help in terms of a hospital setup? That can be 200 bed, 2000 bed. I'm not getting into that. But in terms of collaboration or coming out of silos, suppose if all the hospitals, CIOs or CISOs can sit together and brainstorm and come out with a policy that we can do this, we won't do this. And again, you can take government or industry on board also. Can that happen?
It's a bit difficult move, I see, but if that happens, it's
But
really
why it
good.
is difficult?
It's difficult because see, there are many challenges. Few hospitals have already moved to a different level or a different vertical. But the problem is interoperability, one of the cases. So many hospitals are, they are thinking that they should expand, they should not change their instruments and everything. So in those cases, we are at a risk.
Right, I'll come back to, I know you have to leave early because you have got another assignment, but I promised you that I'll set you free by 3:30. I'm working on that. Let me have a perspective from another PSU, a PSU called ONGC, one of the important PSUs of core infrastructure for India. We have with us Mr. Manish Singh Bonal, he's a DGM. Uh, I'll ask again a different question to you because I want to get divergent views on different aspects of AI. So, just to say that we talked about AI governance, we talked about collaborative approach. That now I come to you on that. Why do you think that human AI collaboration is important in terms of securing our cyberspace? Because there are a lot of attacks are happening today. Also, there are some reports that it is taking advantage of less of human intervention. And I know, and we all know how AI, AGI is changing the thing. We are talking AI in US. I think the research is going on there, and there are a lot of companies have come in AGI also. That's they are the saying that is a next big thing. It's not even in months, in days things will change. Rest about quantum. So those are there. So why do you think that still human machine collaboration is important for AI, specifically for a secured framework?
Yeah, first of all, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for inviting me here. Uh, as much as I would like to believe that AI would be a panacea for all our problems, but the fact of the matter is that it won't. AI systems today is not always 100% correct, and it is inherently because of the data that it is trained on. There are times when data can be wrong, that can be data can be biased, and that is why many a times we see that AI systems won't give you correct solutions. In short, we can say that we cannot depend on AI systems for taking decisions independently unless it is intervened by human. And as far as cybersecurity is concerned, in the modern world, cybersecurity is facing some extra challenges like uh, the scale and speed of complexity of the threats that we are facing right now is so huge that it cannot be handled by human teams. So in this scenario comes the AI. So AI is not to replace human expertise, but to augment it and help them solve the problem. So in this way, I mean, there is a need for human and AI collaboration, and that is very important and crucial.
It's like AI as an enabler.
Yeah, it would be an
For
enabler.
for not only overall IT scheme but also for cyber security specific. I'll come to Sumit Kumar. He's a defense and strategic affairs nodal officer from Basil. Basil is a public sector undertaking. Uh, Initially they were into television network and all those things. Now they're also focusing on cyber security, if I'm not wrong. It comes under Ministry of Broadcasting. Right. So it's a unique PSU, by the way, Basil. I call them government SI, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's have a perspective from Sumit on that. If we go a little technical, that especially for strategic and defense affairs, we had a lot of presentations today in the morning and discussion on the armed forces as well. How paramount it is to safeguard your data and how well you can leverage AI to safeguard your data, because every day technology is changing. So you have a perspective. We had two partners today from iValueServe and Google. They also give a detailed presentation what they can do with government, what they're doing with government, and how Google and iValue is helping customers in terms of defense and strategic system as well. So I'm asking you that how AI should be leveraged more to preempt, detect and counter cyber attacks. Your thoughts on that?
Okay, actually, what happen is that when AI is involved, it's a combination of the three things. First is the reasoning and learning, and then adaptivity. So this thing will be combined. Then the fully we can say that this is the artificial intelligence systems. So how it's come to protecting the data? Actually, AI is generated from the past experiences. And when we saw the conventional methods, we are doing that to protecting the data. At that time, what we are using the antivirus, and that antivirus is working on the signature basis. But when the threats like if we will talk about the polymorphic malware, the malware have the capability to analyze the defense systems, and they can change their inheritance of the code and then bypass that. So see how when the AI came into the picture, the technology was changed. To protecting same when we talk about the means right now, if you talk about the AI in cybersecurity market, it's a $95 billion market right now. When we talk about the means main type of attacks are going on in the world, it's a mostly we will be going toward the healthcare will be the or means sector. That was the focus by the cyber attackers. So and when we talk about the in the technicality of that, the ransomware will be the biggest threat in the threat vector category. And when we talk about the one category of the threat, dark matter ransomware, the if you see how it's work, the ransomware what we did that before he analyzed the whole defense systems, and then after the defense system they analyze that, they modify their codes as per the whatever the firewalls or things will be there, and then they propagate into the system. So when we talk about, when always we are thinking when what we can then, when AI will be meet the ethics, then cybersecurity meet the trust. So
Interesting.
that's the things we have to focus on. When the attackers using the AI for automating the attacks, then definitely we have to use the AI to mitigate that for the means at the time of detection, at the time of response. So because it's doing the human capabilities to naked eye or conventional systems, it's the things will be not doable, because it's the large number of data is propagating all around the systems, and definitely the 90% of the data is unwanted data, but the 10% is the data. And when it's come to the strategic part, the 1% data is also the important, because in single attacks we will be missed that in the basis of the means analyzing the signature of the virus or something like that, then it will be also the harmful. So
Right.
that's way the AI can help us.
Anavilas, I just want to ask you that you are representing a very important aspect of core infrastructure in terms of energy. Do you think that are we doing enough in terms of proactive approach to thwart cyber attacks? I know your answer will be no, but but that was on a lighter note. But I'm just saying that are we doing enough to? Are we having a proactive approach, or still we are in a mindset that we are reactive more in terms of thwarting cyber attacks? So your thoughts on that? Maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, because we'll wrap.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 1 minute.
Thanks. Enough time. Actually, I will split this question in two parts. Whether we are proactive, are we doing enough? Because just being proactive may not be doing enough. Basically, I believe means being in this sector, working as a CISO and involved in this journey altogether, in cybersecurity, nothing can be enough. Because day and every day threat landscape are changing, new threats are getting evolved. Your enemy, the state-sponsored attackers, etc., are much more equipped with than you. So you can never relax and say, okay, I have done enough. So nothing is enough. You have to continuously evolve your system. You have to not only evolve your system, but you have to continuously do risk assessment. You have to continuously find out, do gap analysis, audit yourself, and try to find out where are the gaps, try to plug in that. Whenever you will plug in a gap, you will find that a new gap has arrived. So you have to plug in that. When you are putting a control, in that control also there will be something new, some new vulnerability, some new exposure, and you have to again plug in that. So nothing is enough. Now from the proactive perspective, Basically, in power sector, at least, I believe, there are a lot of proactive activity going on. Number one, obviously, there are a lot of strong regulations coming where the PSUs and all the power utilities are being bound to implement certain cybersecurity measures, which are very proactive. Secondly, we have a lot of collaborative platforms we call as cybersecurity coordination forums, where we discuss continuously what are the evolving threat landscapes and how we can collaborate and how we can improve upon our system. Third, obviously technology front, lot of, suppose as on date, power sector, we have next generation SOC available, user behavior analysis are going on, we are doing malware heuristic analysis through AI. So these type of activities are on. Obviously, things varies from state to state, from central to state, obviously organization to organization. States are a bit low, less funded, so there are crunch of fund. Most importantly, there are huge crunch of manpower. Everywhere. Skilled manpower everywhere. So these aspects are there, but I will give you a very positive note on this, that in power sector, we are really trying hard to continuously keep ourselves up and doing a lot of proactive approach to safeguard ourselves, because we know there's a fraction of second. In power sector, we really cannot believe that, okay, we can restore things. So building up resilience, all those things we are trying to do in a very strong manner.
Right. I know there's not much time left, so I'll quickly have a perspective from Mohit on the future roadmap to counter cyber threats in the era of AI. Quickly, 30 seconds.
So in the future roadmap, that yes, AI is doing a very good thing and much more has to be done. As rightly said, that every new day the new threats are coming, and as a CISO or a CIO of a company, you can't think that yes, my work is over or everything is done. Every day a new thing turns up and you have to be ready. In healthcare especially, post-COVID era, it's been on the radar of the hackers. One single mistake you have done and your whole system is collapsed.
Right. Sumit, Manish Singh Bonal, your thoughts on the future? 30 seconds.
What I would say, the PSU, what focus areas of PSU should be on, let's say, human. The human factor is very important. When we usually say that human are the weakest link in cybersecurity, but if they are made aware, they can be the first line of defense. And that is why organizations should put focus on regular trainings so that they are aware of the new kinds of attack and maintain cyber hygiene. And apart from that, I mean, as PSU, I would say that there are some initiatives of Government of India like CSK and NCCC by certain, which actually helps us with regular threat feeds and threat alerts based on telemetry, which is related to our organization. And just to mention that ONGC is part of these initiatives, and we have been it was very helpful for us in detecting threats. Yeah.
Right. Sumit, quickly, 20 seconds to you. Future.
Actually, when we talk about the emerging technology, we have to focus on the robust and sustainability. When we talk about the sustainability doesn't mean to harm the environment. We have to think out the system like the system always have the accountability, transparency, and the security. Because what accountability means, we have to think like that the system, what we have, the AI system we have, there will be the certain role of the humans will be needed, because the system machine always have the biasness. When we talk about the transparency, the data is actually what we are using right now to training the models. We have to check that the data, what kind of the data we are actually providing to them. And then security is needed, because we cover the journey where we are we are more highlighting ourselves to putting our numbers on the actually in the past is like the telephone directories where everyone is wanted to add their contact number and address. That's period right now, the period where we are investing ourselves to hiding our that contact details. So that's
right. Yeah. So quickly, if I may sum up the session, we started with the importance of a thought process on analytical intelligence, shifting to human AI collaboration, collaborative approach among stakeholders, and as Sumit has lastly said that data transparency, it's also important. So I think that's some of the aspects of securing cyber world in the era of AI. And those can be addressed in a proper way, in a proper channel, where a lot of discussion can happen, cross-learning can happen, and then we can come up with a action point, and action can be taken on the ground on this. As Annavavila Sengupta said in the beginning, that a comprehensive strategy has to be there between center and state, central organizations, state organizations, government, PSU, and enterprise government, and within enterprises also. It also apps for healthcare as well. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of this session. Can you have a round of applause for all our eminent speakers for this session? We have a small token of appreciation from our end to be given to our leaders who have joined us from various organizations. They are, I call them digital transformation leaders from their organizations. We will felicitate them with the Cyber Security Excellence Award. We can start with Anya Vilasen Gupta, Deputy GM and All CISO, Grid Control of India Limited. A round of applause for him, please. To Mohit Tandon, VP IIT, Metro Hospitals and Heart Institutes. To Mr. Manish Singh Bonal from ONGC. To Mr. Sumit Kumar from Basil.
And thank you.